I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
I'm Sayla.
And we are Christians react. You're a Christian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're just having some situations. Okay. So we're Christians reacting to a hip hop head reacting to elders reacting to Slipknot.
Yep.
So I was hanging it. I forgot we were doing. I think we were like right about to do a video last night.
Yeah.
And the big homie sent us a little message. Alex Hefner. He's like, "Yo, hold on. Actually,
I think we were done recording actually.
Yeah.
And then you got that message in there.
Yeah, so he goes, this might be the highest idea I've ever had, or it might be brilliant. You tell me which. I just made a video called Hip Hop Head Reacts to Elders React to Slipknot. What if you guys made a video called Reacting to Hip Hop Head Reacting to Elders Reacting to Slipknot?
No, you shouldn't say that.
Okay. So there's another part that I'm not going to read that she just edited out. So we are Christians reacting to a hip hop head who's reacting to elders reacting to Slipknot.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of like a collabo. So Alex is a friend of me and your mom's, and he does another
reactions
YouTube
too.
channel.
You'd actually like his reactions better than ours because he makes
for sure.
them. Well, you'll see. He's more entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh, is he more entertaining than Pat and Jen?
Oh well, I don't know.
Everybody's more entertaining than Pat and Jen.
But to you,
I'm not really
no.
a fan of that.
Yeah, to you guys.
Yeah, if we did video games, we would crush it. But this one's too lazy. It's amazing how you have absolutely no loyalty to your own family.
Well, Pat and Jen is a little,
You're the worst.
better.
You have zero loyalty whatsoever. Oh, by the way, shout out to the big homie. He popped the question to his girl.
Yeah.
Right? And
Look at all this artistic design around there. I want to know if he actually put that together. He had his mom.
Hey, Hefner, she was giving me the side eye. She's like, look at that. It was very romantic, very autistic. That was very nice. She's giving me the side eye. You know the deal. The side eye means that she's basically saying that he did a better job of proposing than I did.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's actually not what it meant, but I mean, clearly, babe, we were just in the front of the SUV.
All right, well, let's start. The SUV that I spent thousands of dollars on.
It was actually one of those things where I'm like, don't forget that this is very nice.
The people don't want to hear any of this foolishness. Just play the video.
And go.
Got a good intro. That's his autograph.
That's his mouth.
What's going on? Hope y'all having a dope-ass day. It's your boy Alex, and I'm back to do another reaction video, but not for a piece of music that came out weird. Not for a song. We're going to be reacting to the video
Much
Elders
better.
React to
Much
Slipknot.
better.
Across this video, and I've been coming across these dope-ass metal videos, haven't seen them, and it hurts me on the inside to think about watching these videos without making a reaction to them, so here I am. Feels good to make a morning reaction. Well, it's actually 12:18, it's not the morning, but I did just wake up because I had my day off today, and, woke up, took a nice amount of time, about 30 minutes, just lay in my bed, on my phone, upon waking up, and I fed Ozzy.
Yeah,
More eager to watch this video than Ozzy is to eat. Also joined here by my cup of coffee in one of my favorite cups. I like my coffee like I like my men. Metal. Black. Anyway, let's get it. Link to the original video will be down below in the description. Y'all make sure to check it out if you want to. Elders, Slipknot, my initial interpretation is most of them won't like it. Maybe a couple of them will. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think that they'll like it.
Okay, so this is old people. Old people basically, like 60, 70 years old, liking Slipknot. I don't know if you
it doesn't say they like
or
them.
listening to Slipknot, reacting to Slipknot. I don't know if you even do. You know what Slipknot is? They basically, this is how they make music. Okay, we'll do a Slipknot impression. 1, 2, 3. Darkness, no apparent. It's like that. So, do you think the old people are gonna like it or no?
And weird stuff on their faces.
I have no idea.
We shall see. Go ahead.
Go.
That's a fantastic series. Elders React. Hell yeah.
This is Slipknot.
This is weird. Oh my gosh. What is she saying?
What is he saying?
What kind of group is this?
It's Slipknot, man. They are really going for it. They are jumping, Laura, I'll tell you.
It gives me a headache.
You should say
It gives me a
It's
headache.
supposed to be music. It sounds like noise to me.
This is supposed to be music.
I can hear a father or mother saying, "Is this my child?"
Wow,
She
I
was
wish I
hot
was
and
at this
bacon.
concert. I thought he was going to swallow the mic there.
Look at her.
It's not my type of music and never will.
She's judging
I just want to jump up and down. But
Go ahead, old man.
why the mask?
Oh, thank God, because it was over.
Is that what she said?
Door.
That guy's dope. So this is super interesting because my first Slipknot song was Duality, which was a really good song. I feel like that was a much easier introduction into Slipknot. So it's interesting that they started them off with this. It's like they were almost trying to get a reaction that was negative at first, and then maybe they'll show them like the interesting songs, the ones that they might like. So it's like a change of heart over the video to make a better video for them. I don't know, but let's see.
Well, our first for those of you who don't know, our first Slipknot video, our first ever video was Slipknot.
Yeah, our first reaction video was
Slipknot, yeah.
You were showing Slipknot to me.
Yeah. What do you think of the band so far?
No.
No. What?
What
You
about-
haven't. You've only heard 30 seconds of the music.
What about them? What?
3 minutes.
Well, no, he was talking.
No,
but what-
yeah, that's Hefner talking.
You've already decided that he's a better channel than ours because you
Oh,
have no
yeah.
loyalty to our family or our movement.
Or
But
actually, his channel's a little funner. Theirs is just like straight talking around. I'm like, I fall asleep to that. I'd be bored to death.
what a terrible child. What do
Thank
you
you.
think of the band, though?
But
What
hit
about
the subscribe button.
Yeah, subscribe, like and subscribe.
Forget
What-
about us. Go to Hefner.
Right. What do you think about the
Horrible.
band, though?
Horrible.
Why?
I don't like it. I like calm music.
What about that song that I made, the first one I wrote when I was 16? What song's better? The
No,
one I was showing you on
like,
guitar.
I don't like sad songs either.
Okay, which one's better? The
I
one
like-
I showed you,
You know
or,
what I like?
or this one?
I like cold as ice.
Okay, let's just go ahead and continue. I've had enough of this.
She said.
Oh my goodness.
It's almost scary.
Somebody's hooded.
That dude doesn't know what to
See,
do.
those elders went into this.
Wait into this.
The brother, he's like, nah.
Scary.
Step inside and die.
Oh,
My goodness.
Ooh, is he eating stuff? No wonder there's always sick people out there.
What did he say?
No wonder there's so many sick people out there.
Oh my gosh.
Fun was this.
Gee,
That dude gets
tons
it.
of fun, isn't it?
That dude gets it, bro. He really does. And it's like, I remember Sarah and I reacted to this video, and if you haven't seen that reaction, it's right here. I would go check it out. Super entertaining.
It's not
jarring
there.
Video. Like, it's really easy to get an impression of the song off of watching the video. If you think the video is disturbing, you might not like the song as much, but that song is fucking awesome.
This is sick. Wow, that's pretty violent there.
Pretty violent there.
What do you think of the video? Or the music video?
Killing everyone and glorifying it.
I don't think I would voluntarily watch this.
This is noise.
Neither would I, because I'd be wasting my media time.
Honestly, I don't like these videos.
Yeah, most of songs takes up your media time. You're just listening to it. You're not even
What?
seeing it.
What, songs take up your media time? It's media. What are you talking about?
You're listening
Do
to
you,
it.
you see the black guy? The black guy's like, nah, man.
Yeah.
Black guy's probably, first of all, the black guy's probably 98 years old, but he looks like
Right.
he's 38. And then the other thing, he's like, he's not giving it a chance whatsoever.
No, at all.
Not at all.
all.
The black guy's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I ain't listening to this stuff.
The women are funny to watch. because some of them already have it settled, like you. They don't like it. That's it. No good.
It's not the best thing. I like calmer stuff.
What if I said that guy with all those pokey things? Did you see that? Did you see anybody in the video?
With all the spikes,
yeah.
the guy with the spikes?
If I said that guy is gonna babysit you, just you.
I'll leave you alone with him. With the...
I would just like keep pulling you. Oh, you know what I do is I keep Zoe there. Like,
You keep Zoe there, Zoe would protect you.
yeah.
He's probably the nicest guy.
What?
Okay, go.
Oh, man. It's got to kill this stuff.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Oh, outrageous.
To give it time for creativity.
Wow. Dope.
That's
That is an interesting combination of clothing. That type of hat with the Nike polo shirt. Interesting.
Very.
disturbing.
Disturbing, yeah.
Do you have any idea who this band is?
No.
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 I thought it was this band called Hollywood Undead.
This is Slipknot. You turned me on to this whole new world of metal.
They call themselves
Oh my gosh.
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Looks like they slipped on their heads or something. Are they an American group or are they a foreign group?
They're from Iowa.
I
They're
was
from
in
another
love.
country, okay.
What?
How would you describe their music?
Oh, is
That
that
was good.
music? Oh, I didn't realize that was supposed to be music.
It's just noise to me.
Noise, shouting.
Very, very dark material.
Pretty heavy metal.
It's hardcore thrash metal.
So here is an image of the group in their masks.
Looks like American Horror Story.
How can you identify with a mask when you're looking for a person to identify with?
They're just trying to create a certain image that Kiss had.
At least it's creative, it's artistic. So I have to give them kudos for that.
I think it's just awesome theater that goes along with the power of their music.
If you're putting yourself on fire, putting pins in your head, that's all about the music? I don't think so.
And do you know any other...
I feel like it's about the music experience. They take on personas with these masks, and it's like they wear them essentially, I feel like, to cover their identity, so it's like they can let their music do the speaking, and then it
Yeah,
works
I
both
would say
ways
so
because
too.
people end up identifying with the masks themselves, which in turn have become the people. It's really weird.
heavy metal bands that you could name over the years?
I don't even know.
Well, what do you think of the mask? Do you think it's cool?
No, I don't like it.
What if like me and your mom did masks and stuff?
For our YouTube channel.
Or like we just walked around all day with masks. What did you think of the mask when you first saw a picture of Slipknot?
First?
Yeah, when you first saw a picture.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. No, I
Well,
really do.
The person...
Oh, sorry.
no, you've insulted Mr. Vin!
That's it. You're out.
Black man in distress!
Black man in distress. What did you think?
Well, I thought it was horrible, like really, really wrong, and
You thought it was wrong.
yeah, I thought it was really bad. I'm like, this is really, really terrible. And my boyfriend had like tons of these posters all over his room, and like
Oh, Slipknot posters?
it was a bunch of stuff, but the Slipknot ones, they kind of really stuck out. What, babe?
Go ahead. So what do you mean it was really, really wrong? Like, what did you think?
It was disturbing to me. And so I really wanted it. Okay, I'll tell you, this is when I manipulated. I did, honest to goodness, I did it on purpose. So we're in his room, and he was kissing me, and I was acting like I was just too disturbed and distracted. I'll tell you what, the next time I came over, the walls were clear.
Allah
I actually
Akbar.
feel bad about it now.
Astaghfirullah.
Because he probably had years of...
He had competing interests in that moment. Unhear all of this. Continue. Allahu Akbar.
And go.
I don't even know one of them.
I'm sorry, I'm really not up on it. No, I'm not sorry. I'm glad I'm not really up on it.
Insane Posse, Clown Posse, Black Sabbath, even Alice Cooper.
Well,
Oh, this lady's on it.
Anthrax, Slayer, Lemmy, Motorhead, Deftones, System of the Down.
Go ahead, Brother Minister.
Taproot.
So there's some controversy with Slipknot that they're one of those bands that when violent crimes are committed, they'll sometimes be blamed for it.
I think it is the cause to a lot of weak-minded young people.
I buy into that because of what they're selling, the violence.
If you're a put-together, normal person, you could watch this band and nothing would happen. If you're sort of on the edge, it might push you a little bit.
I don't think it's fair to blame
Put
one
together
certain
normal.
type of thing.
I have never bought into it. I think certain individuals are going to be violent, period. There's no connection between these things. It's an outlet. It takes care of that.
Another interesting.
I think that that's a really interesting topic. I feel like for people who are able and willing to look in deeper to the music, like maybe look up the lyrics or the meaning behind it, and they see why they're being killed in the video, it's just like a whole metamorphosis process. Now that's kind of what it symbolizes. So I feel like for an individual watching the Slipknot in these videos, maybe it's like they might not realize the meaning, so they might make it a different meaning than Slipknot's actually trying to portray, which would in their brain trigger them to do something different. So I feel like it is the individual watching it, but at the same time I can kind of see how maybe music could have a twisted meaning in a certain individual's head. It has to be like the perfect storm, but that's my take on it.
Aspect is that some people who love this type of music can.
Well, my stance on that whole thing is that I think this is going to be controversial. I think rap influences people to do violent stuff. I don't think metal does. I think metal keeps people from doing violent stuff. I think rap, I've seen people who are not really gangsters do a whole bunch of gangster stuff because of rap and hip-hop culture. Because none of us had fathers, so these guys are determining what masculinity is for us.
Yeah.
So they have a whole different type of influence. Whereas metal, it's about, oh, this is catharsis, da-da-da-da-da. But in hip-hop, it's, this is how you are a man. Now, those are completely different ideas. So I think rap can actually influence, like you get all these white kids over here in Maine, and all of a sudden they listen to 50 Cent.
Yeah.
And now they really believe that they're gangsters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I've seen
It's like,
that a
man,
bunch
you're
of
not
times.
a gangster. What are you talking about?
No, yeah.
You got trees and lakes and nature and all that. Now all of a sudden you're thugged out. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen that. When I see ghetto people listening to metal, they're actually less likely to be violent than a white boy listening to rap. Now he's going to be violent because now he wants to embody that lifestyle. So that's the way I see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Considers Slipknot's music to be simple and violent, and some don't care for it. Yeah, bands they would say are great, you probably wouldn't even be able to tell the difference.
Probably. I'm glad they differentiate because that's a pretty dark and dastardly band.
They're not my favorite band at all. It has its place. Just because a band doesn't evolve, that doesn't mean, every band has to evolve.
And what types of people do you think listen to this type of music?
Here we go.
Kids.
Gang members.
People that are rampant into drugs.
I think there's kids that, grow up and they feel disenfranchised from, like, the in crowd. There was so much conforming in my school. It made me want to do just the opposite.
Just really angst-ridden teenagers, some of the most brilliant minds.
That's
love
right.
it. The musicians themselves and what they listen to for inspiration is primarily symphonic music.
So there was a study done that proved the stereotype of people who listen to these types of bands was mostly not true. And the genre of music that metal fans share the most in common with is actually classical music when it comes to personal creativity, as well as their love and critical appreciation of music.
Really?
You're kidding.
That is a shock.
I don't think it's true.
That would amaze me because I enjoy classical music a lot.
What?
Well, what type of people do you think listen to music like Slipknot on a regular basis? Like, how would you... You think I listen to Slipknot on a regular basis?
I don't know what a regular basis
Well,
means.
your mom is a Slipknot fan.
I do. I like their music.
She likes Slipknot.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I do like their music.
Yeah.
And I love the way they jump around and get right into it and
That's what I hate about
bang
it.
on the drums like that and
We're gonna go to a Slipknot show and she's gonna be right in the front.
Yep.
Doing all this, banging.
People are gonna
on
push
this.
me.
Yeah.
No, after the baby's born, not now.
Yeah.
It'll be close to when school starts again.
Yeah. All right. But he is right about the classical music though, because like Metallica, they did a whole thing with an orchestra.
Yeah.
And it just went right in. And then that black metal song that we're listening to, like a lot of times they do stuff with orchestras and it works perfectly. So I saw a Rammstein thing today. with an orchestra.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did Sonne too. You know that one I listen to all the
Yeah.
time in the shower? They did that to an orchestra.
Oh.
That was epic. So,
Yeah.
but that other guy's like, nah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, what do you know about it, sir? As if you're going to as if you're going to the orchestra. What do you know about it? Billy Joe? Go
It's
ahead.
so funny to me, like there was a survey that was actually done.
Right.
But
I don't believe it.
doesn't agree with what you think, so
Right.
I don't believe
it. Continue.
So loud.
So beyond that study, we want to let you know that both of us are actually big metal fans.
I don't get that at all.
And we used to love Slipknot. Their first album, we still think is really good.
I knew you were weird.
Never invite me over to your house and play metal music. Because then you really hear screaming.
That's one side of your character personality. And I can't help it if you're wrong. Please come to my church. I will teach you what really good music is.
So last thing, we're going to show you a clip from a Slipknot concert. And while you're watching, realize that we went
If
to
I'm being
shows
honest,
like this when we were young.
I do not like church music at all.
Really?
None of them?
No.
None of them.
None of them.
You used to like some.
What about
10,000
Angel
Days.
Armies?
No.
No? La ilaha illallah, astaghfirullah.
But you used to like the 10,000 Reasons for My Heart to Find. You used to.
Used to.
You used
Yeah,
to.
you just grew past
You
it, I
outgrew
guess.
it. Why? Why do
I like Cold as Ice, and I like
the zombie
Zombie.
one? The
Yeah.
zombie joy. So
and I like This Is Not a Swan Song. Remember that one?
Yeah.
The Swan Song.
by who?
I like
Who did that one?
I don't remember. It was at the
did
ending
that
of
one?
that.
Yeah.
Remember when I took them to see that Battle Angel movie?
Oh, Attila, whatever.
Yeah, that one. It was at the end. It
You
was
guys should
playing
do
at the end.
like a reaction with me with it.
We might do it with you and the girls.
It's a good one.
The the guy was like, "Come to my church."
I'll show you some really good music. I never liked the gospel, Southern gospel when those people would come. Oh no, I never liked that. I never got into
Church. I got into church music late, so like I came up with hip hop, and then I got into metal, well, new metal, and then when I really wanted to try to get serious with church, like I got it. So all the church music I was listening to was like dated by like 10, 15 years.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
okay, yeah.
So it wasn't, Continue.
You guys didn't take off your shirts, did you?
Oh my God. Looks like mass hysteria.
Just put hands in the air.
Look at him working.
Everybody get down.
This is an awesome video.
That's what's going to happen. It's in the pit. Whoa.
No!
They're all like one.
They're like kneeling on the ground.
That stuff is like a chiropractic nightmare to me.
So would you go to a Slipknot concert?
No thank you. Not me.
I've never heard of this group. Would never care to hear them again.
If I took a couple of aspirins before I went, I would go.
I would love to go. My body's too broken now to go into a mosh pit, unfortunately. As a father, to find out that my sons went so into this metal, my whole love of live music revived again. You have no idea how much I love that.
Thanks for watching another
That's
episode
awesome.
of Elders React.
If you like this episode, help us.
Yo, that was dope. It's really fun for me to see people react to Slipknot, especially like elders. It's just really interesting. I think that was an amazing video. Like, you got a bunch of different perspectives. A lot of them made really good points. A lot of them made points that were not so good. But that was the fun in it, is people who don't normally react to this type of music reacting to it. Hence, probably why you're watching my channel. Anyway, that's where you guys come in. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think about this group. Let me know what you think about this song, this group, this video. Let me know what you think about this video. Super interesting in my opinion. And that's all I got for you today. So keep smiling, keep being yourself. Don't let anybody throw shade at you. I will see y'all tomorrow. That's motherfucking Facto. Yeah. Peace.
I knew this coming. I almost just did it.
That's his girl.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as pretty as you. Honestly, your mother's the prettiest girl on YouTube. I'm serious. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you like him better than us, because you're.
I'm not better than Pat and Jen. No, never.
Okay, so it's Pat and Jen, Alex Hefner, and then Vin and Sori are like in the basement, on the floor.
Yeah.
Astaghfirullah.
Actually, it's like down like underground.
Underground. We're in hell, basically.
Why did we bring it on this video again?
Why did we bring it on the video? You've been banned from our show. Okay. All right. So.
Oh, why don't we tell them my idea? Remember?
No, we'll tell them your idea. No, we have to make it a surprise.
Yeah,
We can't tell them your
you can't do
idea.
it.
What's wrong with
I
you?
want you to see
It's my
I want you to see a close-up picture.
Okay, here's a close-up picture of Slipknot. Like all of them. Boom.
What do you think?
What do you think?
No.
How about we
No?
have this guy babysit you?
Wait, is that? I thought that was a club.
No,
Nope, that's an actual.
That's a human being. That's a human being. I met this guy, and I met this guy, and I met this guy. Actually, what the black
Who's
pic?
the nicest one?
This guy.
Which is who?
That's Jim. That's Jim Root. This guy, you know that black pic that I play with when I show you how to? I got that from him.
Really?
Yeah. Years ago, and before you were
The
born.
second nicest.
This guy. This guy didn't talk to us. He wouldn't say anything. He didn't say any words. They were just like, hey, and I was like, hey, and he just kind of looked at me, and then he went back into his bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, so you're not a Slipknot fan. Is that what you're saying?
Not at all.
No. You think that, but you're an Alex Hefner fan. What do you?
Okay, rate Slipknot on a 1 to 10.
1 to 10, based on what you a zero.
0. Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right.
Now I want you to rate me and Mr. Vin.
Well, it would be more of a choice if I actually saw your videos.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of them.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of them.
I don't see any.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen some.
You've seen some.
Okay, well, you just said you were getting very bored sitting
All right,
here doing this.
Rate us.
Rate us.
Hurry up, we don't have all day.
Hey, give me my tie. Half of a 1.
Half of a 1. Okay, and then
Okay.
rate Alex Hefner.
Who's that?
That was
That
the
guy
dude.
that was doing the video.
Yeah. The guy that was doing the video.
Half of a 5.
Go
So
right into the
2.5?
camera.
Half of a 5.
Half of 5 is 2.5, sweetie.
Oh,
I'll show you that
5.
in school.
5.
Oh,
so you
5,
give him a
okay.
5?
Okay. And then rate Pat and Jen.
1 million.
1 million. Okay. Go watch Pat and Jen, you'll see they're boring. I don't know how they got so
Best
famous.
thing ever.
All right.
Like,
All right, no disrespect, Pat and Jen, because we're eventually going to run into you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We'll get an autograph for this one.
oh yeah, that'd be nice.
All right.
We could play a game.
All right.